Hi, everyone, and welcome to your Dance Teacher Potential. This week, we are coming with an important conversation of the very special characteristics that makes a good dance teacher. These characteristics, a lot of people have them innately, and they have very good instincts in the classroom, but a lot of these characteristics you develop. Maybe you have a little bit of one or a little bit of the other, and you develop them and you enjoy the process. Actually, you become aware that there are specific things that dancing has made you good at, and there are specific things that as a teacher you've become better at or you need to become better at. Yeah, so talk to us, Lee. What do you think?
Yeah, absolutely. I think, one major characteristic that you need to embody is, you need to have patience, especially working with younger kids because they are a lot and they require a lot of your focus. And, it takes longer to get through exercises and, bathroom breaks and just everything takes longer. And I think it's really easy for a teacher because you want to work on things and you want the class to improve and succeed and get through your full class that you've planned. Um, but that's not always the case. And sometimes you have to, take a step back and be like, they're still 4 years old, like you have to come from a place of love and understanding and, you know,
Yeah,
be
realizing that it's
patient.
yeah, I think this is so important, realizing that it's a process.
Yeah.
Um, Sometimes as a dance teacher, you come in with a very specific agenda or, with very high achieving goals for your class. And like you said, especially working with little ones, you have to realize that many times what you prepared or what you thought of or what you wanted to happen that day, for whatever reason, is not happening. Either
Yeah.
it's not clicking in their minds, or you didn't plan your time properly, or they're not ready for it, or they just need four classes doing the exact same thing for them to understand that this is so. Patience is crucial. And then, I would say that place of empathy and compassion also as they become older. um, some of your students will become professional dancers and some of your students don't, but I think the fact that you are bringing dance into their lives once a week, twice a week, 3 times a week, 10 times a week. Um, it is so important to realize that you are impacting their lives outside of the
Absolutely.
classroom. And so, if you have compassion for the whole dancer, not just for the dancer who can be the most talented and skilled in doing the steps that they can, but understanding what is happening with each little life that you are touching so that, they become better people at the
Yeah.
same time as
Well,
they're becoming better dancers. Yes.
absolutely. And I think, you need to be firm and that they need to learn discipline. But I think also having that space in your heart where it's like, you know, you didn't have enough time or you weren't able to wash such and such today, that's okay. I understand. And being able to understand that there are things happening outside of the dance class that are out of your hands.
Yep.
Um, and being empathetic because especially a lot with younger ones, um, and not so much with the older ones because they're more in control of their situation, um, but it's out of their hands. It's mom and dad's,
Yes. Yes.
you know.
Yes.
um,
If the child is constantly late, or if the child is
yeah.
constantly not bringing the attire, there is just so they have no control of that.
Right.
Absolutely. So understanding that that is somewhere else and it has nothing to do with them. So you should focus on their little human being, and then talk to mom and dad about
Right.
the things that are
And then
required in class.
right. And
Yeah.
then focus on, yes, that's something else, but then focus on helping them learn and be a better person and dancer and
Mhm. Yeah.
building that
I,
aspect.
yeah, I think, um, as a dance teacher, you can hold yourself to really high standards and understand that you are an incredible example to follow, and they're
Yeah,
looking up to you. When they come in
absolutely.
and they're little, you are like this magical being that dances, and it's like such an inspiration to them. And as they
Yeah.
become older, like you said, I think, not just that inspiring person, but also that person that requires them or expects a lot of them to be on time, to have their attire, to put effort into things. Good effort is always important in dance class. And when it comes from a place of love, they'll understand it. But I think as a dance teacher, you develop so many things and you become a mentor. And so,
Yeah.
yeah, I think that's very important.
Yeah. I mean, I think absolutely as a dance teacher, you should come in, your hair is done and neat out of your face. You look clean. You put your
Mhm,
stuff away nice and neat.
mhm,
Exactly, you are that example.
mhm,
Um, and so they'll start to follow your lead, not only in the classroom, but and in life.
mhm.
So
You
I absolutely think that's incredibly
totally,
important.
yeah. So those characteristics, like we said, you develop, right? You have to be on time. You become a punctual person. You have to be there before they get there early so that you are settled and calm. And even though there's so many things probably happening in your own personal life, then you have time to take a deep breath and be present for them in the classroom. Be consistent with the work that you're doing with them is so important. So
Hmm.
you develop those things as you embody being a better dance teacher for them. Totally.
Yeah, for sure. And then I also think, seeing them as individuals instead of as like just not necessarily a number, but as someone who's just passing through another kid. But
Mhm.
really being able to see them as individuals and speak with them as individuals, learn about their life and talk to them about not necessarily all of yours, but develop that connection with your students, and they're going to get even more inspired by you and want to work even harder for you and feel that trust and that bond that
Yep,
they can feel safe in your dance class and
exactly.
explore all of their potential and possibilities.
Absolutely. I feel that every human being wants to be seen and wants to feel like they belong when they walk
Yeah,
into places. It's just like human nature. And if you are empathetic and patient and, compassionate and see them as individuals, all of these things that we have been talking about, then they become better dancers in the classroom. Then they just are in
absolutely.
a place of like, they just blossom in front of you. And also, when they're having a hard time, they'll feel comfortable and safe enough to still come to dance class and potentially talk to you or just work through their
Yeah,
class, but know that they're safe.
right. Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's incredibly important
Mhm.
in the dance world, especially.
Yeah, absolutely. Awesome.
Yeah. So I think that's all we have time for today.
If you're looking for more information, our training program is a fantastic place to go so that you feel comfortable preparing your classes and becoming a better dance teacher. We answer any questions you might have. So you can find us on our website, but you can also find us now on Etsy. So you can go into Etsy and you can either purchase our flashcards, which potentially give you full classes for the entire year and tell you step by step, which exercises to use on which part of your class, or you can purchase our entire course and it will be there with you step by step if you have any questions. So click on the links below. You can go to Etsy or you can go into our website and let us know if you have any questions.
make sure you like and subscribe. Let us know what you thought, or if there's anything you want us to discuss. We'd love to hear your input. Make sure you like and subscribe. We post every week, and we can't wait to see you next week. Thanks for
Awesome.
watching.
Thanks, guys.